Is Friday, July 10th, 2025. My birthday is July 10th according to the lunar calendar, right? So today is not my birthday, but we should use my lunar birthday in Korea. We used to, right? So today is my, I don't know, alias birthday, another birthday. My real birthday comes around September 9th, according to this year's lunar calendar. Today we are going to read this interesting article I saved last night. I've never read this one before. This article is from Daily Positive Information, and I'm going to read this to practice English. The title is 4 Things You Should Never Say at a Funeral, No Matter What, right? Etiquette or ethics, right? Etiquette or ethics, attitude, considerations, right? Concern. Funerals are intensely emotional occasions filled with mourning, introspection, and remembering. In these situations, our words hold significant weight. Even well-meaning comments can seem rude, scornful, or cruel to mourners. It's critical to express empathy and prudence when offering condolences to a friend, family member, or co-worker. Here are 4 funeral speech blunders and the reasons they should be avoided. 1. They were in a better place now. Although this expression is frequently used to offer support, it may inadvertently contradict the pain that someone is experiencing. It may seem like a spiritual comfort to tell someone that their loved one is in a better place, but to someone who is still grieving, it may come off as a dismissal of their suffering or an attempt to hasten their recovery. It may come off as a dismissal of their suffering, but to someone who is still grieving, it may come off as a dismissal of their suffering or an attempt to hasten their recovery. It may come off, right, as a dismissal of their suffering or an attempt to hasten their recovery. Come off. It comes off, right? I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm here if you need anything. Simple, honest words often mean the most. 2. At least they lived a long life. No amount of time makes losing someone easier, even though age can play a role in acceptance. It can be painful to assume that their longevity somehow eases their death, as if they should be more thankful than devastated, emphasizing that grief has no end date could make the bereaved feel bad for experiencing pain. The bereaved, right? The bereaved. They touched so many lives. I know they meant a lot to you. Acknowledge the loss without comparing or minimizing it. 3. I know exactly how you feel. Grief is extremely personal and differs from person to person, even if you have experienced a comparable loss. Saying, I know how you feel, can turn the discussion from the person who is mourning to you. If you have a different relationship with loss than they do, It could also come across as haughty or cruel, right? Haughty, 금방지다, right? Haughty, flatulent. Have a different relationship with laws than they do. It could come off, right? It could come across, almost same. It could come across as arty, haughty, or cruel, right? Haughty. It's been a long while that I encountered this word before, so let's find out exact pronunciation, right? Haughty, 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 arrogant, snobbish, disdainful, mean haughty. So where were we? Or this one, right? I know exactly how you feel, right? Haughty. It could come across as a haughty or cruel. What to say instead? I can't imagine what you are going through, but I'm here for you. Showing support without making assumptions goes a long way. 4. Everything happens for a reason. This expression can be more aggravating than consoling, even though it may have come from intellectual or spiritual ideas. It can come across as cold or unduly detached to try to give a loved one's passing any significance or rationale. Instead of just standing with them in their pain, it could seem like you are attempting to rationalize it away. What to say instead? Rationalization. This must be incredibly hard. I'm so sorry. Recognizing the difficulty of the moment shows compassion and respect. Final thoughts. Your words at a funeral or when expressing condolences don't have to be symbolic. They just need to be kind and considerate. Being there, giving a hug, or listening quietly can sometimes have a greater impact than words. Well, that's it, right? We shouldn't say that. Everything happens for a reason. I know exactly how you feel. At least they lived a long life. They are in a better place now. The Korean Christians, sometimes they say they are not now in the heaven, so don't worry. They are in a much better place now, but that's not consoling, right? They need time to grieve. From this article, I just decided to remember the 3 expressions. The bereaved, it could come across as a haughty, right? Haughty or cruel. Or it could come off as a dismissal of their pain or attempt to rationalize their sufferings away, right? So that's bad tactics. Well, that's it. Thanks for listening. Have a wonderful Thursday. Tonight I go to visit my family in Gwangju City, so tomorrow is my day off. This afternoon we have a workshop. Then after that we have a brief dinner together. Since my train is at 7:04 p.m. And the dinner starts at 5, and I need 1 hour to get to the train station, the fast train station in Korea. That means I need to hurry up and chomp down the nice foods real quick, right? I cannot miss it. I cannot skip the dinner, the nice dinner, free lunch, free dinner from my company. Thanks for listening. Have a great Thursday and maybe a Friday.